happy.
Yeah.
Just stand back, brother. I might have COVID. I've got to go and see the doctor.
Okay.
I spoke to you before, I think.
Oh, did you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Where are you from?
I'm from North Wales.
No, but I mean, what organisation do you represent?
Right. Church of Jesus Christ.
What?
Latter-day Saints.
Are you called Mormons?
Yeah, Mormon's a nickname that we've been given, yeah.
All right. So why don't you like being called a Mormon then?
Well, it's not the name of the church. So,
Where did it come from then?
Mormon came from like a nickname because we have a book called the Book of Mormon, and the nickname came from the fact that it's the book of Mormon.
Who wrote it?
So it was written by a collective of prophets from the ancient Americas, and then was translated by a man named...
The ancient Americas? What?
Yes.
Red Indians?
Just that sort of region. There's a lot of people.
So where does the word Mormon come from? Is that
Mormon was the name of one of those prophets.
right? Joseph Mormon, was it?
No, Joseph Smith.
Joseph Smith.
So he was the prophet that
So he
translated
was
it.
Joseph Mormon Smith.
No. So,
Joseph Smith Mormon.
No, so the Book of Mormon was written by prophets of ancient Americas, and then was translated by Joseph Smith.
Well, I think you'll find that he found an ancient Egyptian tomb there. So it wasn't written by ancient Americans, it was written by ancient Egyptians. He found the tomb with the book in it. Am I right?
The records come from ancient America.
Yeah,
that's where
but
they
they're
were
not
found.
written by ancient Americans, because they were Red Indians, they didn't have writing. Are you a Mormon, are you?
That's one of the nicknames we have here, yeah.
Pardon?
That's one of the nicknames we have, yeah.
Ah,
Have you heard of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints?
I have, mate, yeah.
Okay, cool. I heard he was telling you a little bit about the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, but from what I'm led to believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, this guy Joseph Smith, he found was it an ancient Egyptian tomb, wasn't it?
So, his story is actually really cool. We'd love to share it with you at another time.
Yeah.
Is that
So,
okay? We'd love to.
No, you're not signing me up. How much is it? You have to pay tithes, don't you? How much are the tithes?
We give of ourselves in sacrifice to be able to.
Well, how much money do you pay each month?
We give a little bit of our money. It's not everything, but it is something to
Yeah.
help. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
No, mate, I'm not interested in paying out money monthly to worship. I can worship for free.
It's not. You don't pay the money to worship. It's just the money. Is
Well, I had a
paid to
friend there, and
worship.
he had to mortgage his house to pay all the debts because he was giving so much to the church he couldn't afford to live himself. So he ended up mortgaging his house. Next thing you know, he's out on the street, and the Mormons didn't want to know him. So
Okay.
do you help the homeless?
We try what we can to help the homeless. We do what we can.
Do you? What do you do?
A lot of the time we've got church things set up, but a lot of the time, a lot of these people just want someone to talk to. So when possible,
So you think that's going to put food in the belly, chatting to them?
we can help them out as we can with money, but a lot of the time we just like to talk to them, and we can give them food. We can do stuff like
When
that.
do you come round and give them food like the Sikhs do? Come out with a kitchen like the Sikhs do? Is it the Sikhs or is it the other lot? What's the other lot? Sikhs and Muslims. They come out and help. They come out with a van and they hand food out. Do you do that?
We would be glad to, if you know.
Well, why don't you do it then, I mean? Just do it. You're in charge, isn't it?
Actually, we're not in charge. We actually.
So you
work
just
on
try and get money to put it in the church fund,
that. No, not at all.
but you don't give any out. So where does all your money go?
It goes to help support the members of the church. And
Yeah,
to-
but no poor,
we,
There's a lot of
homeless,
those people.
starving, hungry.
there's a lot of people that we try and help. We don't need to stand there and justify the things we do.
You don't have to justify the money. All right, buddy.
Hello, sir. How
I'll
are you?
bear that in mind. But I don't want to join your church. I don't want
That's
to.
fine.
I can worship without money. Just go into my bedroom, get down on my knees at the end of the bed, and just say Christopher Robin and pray my prayers. And then Peter Pan comes with the fairies, and all my problems are solved, mate.
Okay.
Got the magic fairy dust. All your problems are solved then.
Hello, sir. How are you?
You're talking to me.
How's your day been?
I'm not used to being called sir.
Well, how are you doing?
Good. You?
Can I just chat with you in private?
Who are you?
I'm PC Besant. I'm the neighbourhood beat officer for Swindon
Yeah.
Town Centre.
What? What's your number?
1899.
And are you recording?
I am. We're in public. I'm recording on my body worn camera.
You're supposed to
interaction with
inform me.
you. I've just informed you, sir.
No, you didn't. You had to wait till I asked.
No, you beat me to the punch.
I beat you to the punch.
You beat me to the
Do
punch.
you
quite
think we're going to
literally.
have a punch up?
How are you? It's Mick
Oh,
again.
he's back again. So, will you tell him? Will you tell him?
So just have a quick chat with you in private.
Are you with him, are you? He's back up here.
No,
I'm standing here. If you want to chat, you stay there. Listen, I spit because I've got chewing gum and I've got a speech impediment. So please keep your distance.
Okay.
Right? Now, if you come to me and say I spat at you and I've assaulted you, you see the spit coming out, I can't
No,
help
I
it.
appreciate you explaining that.
Right? So you just stay there. You just stay there.
Are you Mick? Is that a torch? What is that thing? Is that a torch or is it like a... What is that?
It's a torch. You know, like the police come up to you when you're in your car and shine your light in your eyes, so you're blinded.
It needs some batteries in it, and you're not. Is it... Oh, does it work or not? No, it don't work, mate.
That's all right.
How are you doing today?
I'm great.
The reason I've come and speak to you is
Yes, sir.
I've had a report.
You just keep your distance, please.
Yeah, no. I've had a report from.
You've had a report.
I've had a report from a colleague about obviously going around with your camera
Yes.
and you're in public domain.
Yes.
I appreciate that, and you can record, you can take photographs of public domain.
Yes.
But equally, you need to be sensitive and aware that. if
Sensitive.
You need to be
How do you
aware-
become sensitive?
You need to be sensitive and aware. So I'm not.
How do you get?
Sir,
How
sir,
do you become
sir,
sensitive? Because
sir,
I'm not a very sensitive
sir,
person.
Let me speak. All right. What that means is I need to speak and.
You need
can
to
listen.
speak.
If you
I
want
don't
questions-
need to listen to you.
Okay, sir. I'm going to make a formal request for you, okay?
Just stand back. Stand back.
I'm making a request
Stand
under
back.
Section 50
Stand
of the Police
back.
Reform Act.
Yes.
If you provide me with your name and address, I've had a report that
Just
you've been
arrest
involved
me.
in antisocial
Just arrest me.
behaviour.
Just arrest me.
We haven't chat. We're talking
Just
to you,
arrest
sir.
me.
We're talking to you, Mick.
He's saying he needs my name and address.
You've
So I'm
got-
not going to give you my name
Under
and
Section
address.
50 of the Police
Well,
Reform Act.
get
I've
your
got-
cuffs out.
I've got a request.
Get your gloves on.
Sir, let
Get
me
your
speak.
gloves on and
Let
get
me
your cuffs
speak.
out. This is going to go great on YouTube.
Let me
That's
speak.
fine, but that's what you want, though, isn't it?
No, I don't, mate. I did not. I was talking to them two guys. He came up to see if he could get me for harassing them. They were harassing me because they're Mormons.
Sir, let me
Oh,
speak.
come on then.
Let me speak.
2 metres,
Let me
sir.
explain.
2 metres, remember you went to my face then?
I apologise. But you came to me. I come over here. You came to me. It's on the camera. That's why I've got it. No, am I
See,
detained?
you're walking towards us
I'm
again.
going. I'm going.
Okay.
Am I detained? Am I detained?
Just explain. I want you to understand why I'm here. If you're recording me, let me explain. Let me have the courtesy to explain
I'm
to you.
on there.
Yeah, well, let me explain to you.
Stay back.
No, because you're recording me and you're going to play that video. I want you to understand why I'm here and why I'm having an interaction with you.
All right, go on then.
Okay, I've had a report. Because you've been going around with your camera, you antagonised a lady. She become quite hostile towards
Yeah,
you.
she had autism and she thought because she's got autism that nobody else in the world can have autism. And I might have autism. I might have Alzheimer's.
But what I'm asking you is, if
I
you're,
might have a mental illness.
okay, if you're going around with your camera, you need to be aware that whilst you can do that in public, people may not appreciate. You need to be sensitive. Obviously, in this current climate,
The current climate, well, it's nice and sunny today and it's warm, isn't
you
it?
know what I mean. Current climate.
The current climate, what's that? What level are we at?
Violence.
What level are we at?
No, just let me speak.
What level are we at?
Sir, you're being unreasonable. Let me speak. Let me speak.
I'm being unreasonable. You're stopping me from filming.
You're hanging on silly words when I say them. All right.
You said them, yeah, you
Okay,
said you said it, you
let me
saying the
speak into
silly
them.
words.
Women may
You're
not be
saying the
appre-
silly words.
Don't listen, do you?
Why are you surrounding me? Why don't you stand next to him or behind him?
If you let us talk to you in a sensible manner, but you don't listen.
I know there's no point.
It's a bit two-way, isn't it?
I know what I'm doing, you know what I'm doing.
Exactly, and we know what we're doing.
Well, go on then, carry on. Who's talking, you or him?
I'm going to talk. You're going to listen and let me.
I'm
finish.
listening, well, but just
You can
stay
ask
your
questions.
distance.
When I say I've finished, you can ask me questions if there's anything you
Okay.
understand. Okay.
Can I sit down because my
Yeah,
legs
yeah,
are
come sit
hurting?
down. Yeah, if you want to sit down, sit down.
My legs are getting
Yeah,
tired.
come and sit down. I'm not an unreasonable man.
I'm a pensioner.
I'm not an unreasonable
I'm a
man.
pensioner.
Okay.
That's why I've got so much time and that's why I can do this. And people say I'm just an hour-away dosser trying to make a few bob.
Some people may not appreciate you walking around and putting
I
a camera
know
in
that.
their face.
I know that.
Okay. And
I
understand
know
there's
that.
been- I understand there's been an altercation with a female that didn't like that. In this
I
current
was
climate-
I was filming and she came into the camera. There was a CCTV camera directly above her head, which she didn't notice, obviously. So she was getting surreptitiously surveilled. But I could have been surreptitious. I could have hid this camera, or I could have bought a camera that's secretive. I was openly filming public, not trying to hide it. She said there's something about filming children. I asked how old she was. Then she went off on one. She's autistic. She's got mental health issues. I understand that. She'll be getting cut out of the film.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, you need to be aware that people may not like it. You need to be sensitive and be reasonable about it. So I appreciate that. That's fair enough. That's a good response. Okay, I've also had a response that whilst you've been in this area, you've been flicking up the bird to members of the public as they passed. From
No, you show me the footage.
I don't
It's
know.
all on here, mate. It's all on here. It's all on here. It's all on here.
What's going on?
Women and girls don't necessarily.
What's the current climate? What's the safety level
There's
now?
a lot of concern.
What's the threat level? What's the threat level?
I'm speaking in simple terms, okay?
Yeah, you got to speak in simple terms because you can't expand, can
You've
you?
already had an altercation with a young lady. She obviously hasn't felt comfortable by a lone male walking around following her and videoing her.
I didn't follow her. It's all on CCTV.
All right.
She came up to me. She came to me.
So what I'm saying